Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power. Hey, look at my dogs. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did you let it go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light year just to catch my buzz. Need a Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy?
Tonight, KeyBank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Start the drive. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going to air one out. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
First down.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
He's tackled at the 40.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 carries, 86 yards.
And while they locked up...
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown,
Benny Snell. They'll run with Snell to begin the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Benny Snell, the ball carrier, brought down at the 30-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. He's going to air one out. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
Ravens 6.
They'll go with Snell here on first down. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Complete to Eric Ebron.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Here's Snell. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
Benny Snell with his second. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to launch it for Washington. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
Flushed out right. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down. They'll run with Snell.
Benny Snell.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Now Snell.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Benny Snell, the ball.
7 yards there and a first down.
At the 45-yard
A run for Snell. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Benny Snell.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's brought in by Washington. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to launch it for Washington. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
A gain of 52 yards.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Snell. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Benny Snell, the Steelers.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Taken down right back.
Now here's Snell. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all. As he trying to get it with Snell. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
Benny Snell with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the... They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it'll be second down. Now a give here to Snell, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And it's caught, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Washington. To throw now on first down. He's going to launch it for Washington. It's caught at the 10. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 65 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
They'll buy some time right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
He had 3 touchdowns on. First down, Snell. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Snell yet again. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. He had 3 touchdowns already. They'll run on first down. Snell, and the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, that's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. He finds his tight end, Gentry. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to launch it for Washington. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Complete to Deontay.
23 yards, the final tally.
A gain of 23 yards.
They'll look to throw again. Staying on his feet. Now he steps away. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they'll get this down to the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 1-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Snell. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Starting the drive with Snell. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get the ball to his tight end in the center of the field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big gainer to go along with it. But that one was incomplete.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
First down, Steelers.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way. This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card.
Incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Steelers, they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they will head home.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. They mama crowd got a thou in the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, hello. Nice march out with the polo. Like my style, don't ya? Nice like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down